Hey fellow YouTubers, this is Kevin again with Kevin's Great Adventures. That's actually not Great Adventures, just My Adventures by Kevin D. And here I am out here at the beautiful, luxurious land between the lakes. Let me see if I can turn you guys around so you can see what I'm seeing here. It was a bad storm coming in and it decided to blow over us. We got a few little raindrops. We got that doozy right there still heading at us. But as you can see here, we're on a little beachfront property. This beachfront property is a perfect area to bring a boat to. Bring a boat, maybe a pontoon with some friends and family. Come up here, hang out on the beach right here. It's all rocky. And just relax and camp out for the day maybe. Have a good bonfire, cook some brats, you know, throw some ribs on the grill. Who knows? I don't know. Whatever your flavor is, that's your flavor. Here comes a boat this way. I don't think you can see it right now. It's not, it's way out yonder. But I'm here with my good friend Will. We're just enjoying the day. We're sitting back, having a few drinks, nothing spectacular. But yeah, it's a beautiful day out here. We're just enjoying ourselves. It's about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And wow, that thundercloud just kicked up. You hear that one? Wow, that was a big one. But yeah, here we are again. Just a little campsite. There's my truck. There's Will's truck. Now getting back here is not fun. Guys with big four-wheel drive trucks, you know, the big 4x4s, you know, I have a four-wheel drive truck. Will has a four-wheel drive truck. But our tires, it would take 2 of our tires to fit in one of these ruts that you would see on the trail to get back here. So it goes from like maybe a half a mile drive. It takes you about 20-30 minutes to get back here because you're just so cautious. Because the ruts are so deep. And you got to be careful. I didn't bottom out myself, but Will said he caught himself bottom out a couple times, and you know, so be it. But it's what it takes to get to a beautiful place like this. I really enjoy it out here. Will and I come out, not to this spot. This is our first time at this spot. We come out here, scoped it out a couple months ago, probably about a year ago now, and we found it. There used to be a big totem right here. A big totem right over in this area that said Tiki Bar. And the first time we come down here, Will drove his truck. Mine was brand new at the time. It wasn't brand new. It's a 2019 Silverado, but to me it was brand new. I picked it up for 22,000 miles. So to me it was brand new, and I was still babying it like a little, you know, like a little baby's toy. You take care of it for a while, and then all of a sudden it becomes old news and you can do whatever you want with. But Will and I come down here, and over here in this bay, there was a bunch of pontoons tied up together. And we were like, wow, this is a great place to come hang out, bring the family to or something. It looks like a beach. It looks like someone was catfishing right there. Cooked it on their little Barbie. But yeah, even over there's a nice little beach. Looks like a blue kayak over there. Someone might be over in that area. Yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful beachy area. It's all gravel. I did walk out in the water probably about 20-25 feet. I get up to about my belly button at the most, so it's not too deep right in this area, but it's still nice enough to bring your family, your kids to, and hang out for the day. I'd recommend bringing a pontoon, but once again, you got to come find this place. It's a land between the lakes. We're on the Tennessee side, close to Dover, and that's about as much as I'm going to tell you, because I like this place. I really don't want to share with anybody. But if you discover it, you see me out here, say hi. Until later, guys, have a good day. Hey, welcome back to Kevin's Adventures by me, Kevin D. I'm sitting here with my good brother Will Thomas, and we are just enjoying this peaceful evening out here at Land Between the Lakes, next to Dover, Tennessee. We just had a major storm front go by us. It dropped a little bit of rain on us, but in the distance, probably about a mile out, we just seen it unleash. And it was a pretty good spectacular sight from over here. We got to see the lightning and everything like that, but it didn't touch us. It rained on us for maybe a minute or two at the most, Will?
Maybe. Just
sprinkled. Yeah, just sprinkled a little bit. So we got the fire going now, and we're cooking some ribs. I do all the wood most times, and Will does all the cooking, so I suck at cooking. But anyways, while we got your attention, I decided to reflect back on some times in the Army. Man, this happened many moons ago. I can't exactly remember the year, but I remember I was working at the division headquarters in the 101st Airborne Division.
Air assault?
Yeah, and it was when General Dick Cody was in charge. And I had just came back in the Army then, so it was probably around 2002, 2003. No, it was 2002, before we deployed to Iraq for the first time. And I'm sitting in my supply room, and my supply room happened to be on the second floor. But the previous supply sergeant had failed to tell me that General Cody liked to come up into the office and watch Jeopardy. So when her and I transitioned, she did not say a word to me. She just said, hey, those Diet Cokes were for somebody else. And the refrigerator was stocked full of Diet Coke, and I didn't understand. And there was also a little bitty spittoon in there, and I thought it was disgusting, so I'd cleaned it up and everything like that and just left it there.
Now, Kevin, was this during the deployment or just
No, this
Garrison?
was before. This was in Garrison.
Okay, okay.
This is in Garrison, and I'm sitting there kind of minding my own business. It comes on and off if you point at the screen.
Okay.
I'm sitting there in my office, and I had a half door, like half of it opened. You can leave the bottom half closed and leave the top half open for customers. So I'm sitting there, and I have the TV on in the corner, because we had cable TV back in my office back then. And I'd only been at this job for like maybe 3 weeks at the most. And I was still extremely nervous. I'd never worked around that much brass before, especially that high up. You know, you're on a 2-star staff, basically. You have 2 other general officers that work in the building. The Division Command Sergeant Major, the Chief of Staff of Fort Campbell, the Garrison Commander worked in the building, the Garrison Command Sergeant Major worked in the building. His deputy, which was a GS-15, I believe. GS-13, 14, 15, I don't remember. It was something like that. But I'm sitting there in my office, and I'm doing some paperwork. I'm looking at something, and I happen to look up, and it was General Cody. He is a 2-star general, a major general, for those that know what I'm talking about. And he just came on in. He said, hey, how you doing? And I was like, I'm good, sir. You know, I go to the position of attention. I just stand there. I kind of stand there and feel like, what's going on here? And I had a couch in the supply room. This wasn't a very big supply room, by the way. It was maybe 20 feet in length and maybe 10 feet in width, maybe. And there was a couch in there. But there was a bookshelf that as soon as you opened the door swung out to the hallway. As soon as you opened the door, you couldn't see into my supply room because there was a big bookshelf there. And so that prevented people from being able to see the television. Well, I had the television on. It was hung up in the corner, and I could see it from my desk if I sat back in my chair. And Jeopardy had just came on. I didn't even pay attention. It was on mute. And I remember General Cody said, "Where's the remote?" And I was still standing in a position of attention. I'm just standing there, and I was kind of freaked out. I'm like, man, I'm just a E4 promotable at this time. And he's like, where's the remote? He looked at me like I was like, hey dude, wake up. And I handed him the remote, and I still stood there. And he sat down on the couch. He put one leg up on the couch like he was at home, and he looked around. He grabbed the spittoon. He's like, oh, somebody cleaned my spittoon. He put a big thing of chaw in his mouth. I think it was called Red Man or something. And he sat there and he watched Jeopardy. He never told me to sit down the whole time. And I stood there for like 5 minutes, and finally I just said, screw it, and I sat down. And I started watching Jeopardy too, and he knew a lot of the answers to the questions. He knew a lot of them. And he would look over at me, see if I knew, and I was like, sir, I don't know any of these answers. He's like, oh, you'll learn as time goes by. And as soon as Jeopardy was over with, he would just get up and walk away and go back downstairs and do his job. But every day, I think it was around 11 o'clock, they'd play reruns of Jeopardy, and Major General Dick Cody, who was in charge of the 101st Airborne Division, would come up there to my supply room and just watch Jeopardy. Amazing.
So I heard about General Cody. He was the commanding general,
Yes.
but when he was a battalion commander in Desert Storm, he fired the first shots of Desert Storm, knocking down Iraqi radars.
That is a true story.
Allowing and this isn't the ground assault, this is the air assault.
This was the air assault.
Now, when I say air assault, I'm not talking about helicopters coming in, other than his Apaches knocking out radars. I'm talking about the first wave of the air offensive.
That's correct. That's correct.
So
This was Desert Storm back in what, 1990, 91?
yeah, Shield was in 90, and I think Desert Storm kicked off in January 91, if I remember correctly.
I think you're correct.
But
yeah.
And you know, so today he has his own OH6.
Does he?
Yeah, I've seen that on Facebook with his sons, who are both Apache pilots as well, which is cool. They follow their father's footsteps, doing that. It's impressive to me. I think that's every father's dream, is to have your children kind of like see you as an example and just follow through with what you're doing. That's a big deal.
That is a big deal. That is a big deal. I have a son that's in the Marine Corps. He's a sergeant in the Marine Corps. And I have a son that's a private in the Army now, that's stationed at Fort Gordon, Georgia. And he just volunteered to go through the RASP program. So hopefully in the next 6 to 9 months, I'll be saying Ranger Doyle, you know, to Austin, my son Austin.
Dude, that'd be awesome, dude.
That would be awesome. That'd be a good career starter for him. But anyways, thank you for listening. I appreciate your time. And as always, I love you guys all, and have a good day. Bye. Hey everyone, this is Kevin D again, and I just wanted to bring to you, I don't know what is going on, but we are being swarmed by mayflies. I don't know if you can see it in the camera or not, but they just swarm our vehicles. They are everywhere. They're all over the place. When it was raining, they disappeared on us, and they was like hiding up in the trees and stuff. But now they're back. I do not know what's going on with these mayflies. Is it the time of the year? You know, they call them mayflies for a reason, so I figured May is when they come out and do their thing, but here we're in July, and look at them over there by my truck. Oh, the ribs are coming along pretty good right now. Yeah. There's where I'm going to sleep at tonight. That's my tent cot. I bought this on the marketplace off Facebook. I actually like it. I usually have a little air mattress that goes in there, but I forgot it at home this time. It's pretty brilliant of me. So I will not have the best night's sleep tonight. But here's the mayflies again. And let's see if they're still on the side of my truck. Oh yeah, look at all of them. Look at all of these mayflies. I do not know what's going on. Holy cow, I need to Google it and figure it out. Holy shit. They were all over the place. Will, it's your fault. They weren't this bad until you got up and started walking around.
Yep.
Wow.
Thank goodness they don't bite.
No, they don't bite. They just land on you. It feels weird.
They're annoying though, I agree.
They are very, very annoying.
Yeah.
So with this particular setup we have here, we took a bag of charcoal. There's probably about a quarter bag of charcoal left. And we just caught it was probably about a year old from the last time we went camping. And we put it down there. I started the fire. We threw the charcoal down there. And we put a little bit of wood on there for the smoke to keep the bugs away from us. So that's what we're left with. But now, I'm going to take you on a tour out here at the lake. And we are on the Tennessee side. This is Lake Barkley, correct?
I think it's Tennessee River on this side.
Yeah, Lake Barkley. Yeah, I think, yeah. But it's calmed down out here now. The storm's past us. We're about to have some beautiful sunsets, and I'll bring you guys all to them. Oh, water bottle washed up. But yeah, the water is calm. Not much going on. The kayak's still over there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but somebody's got a kayak over there. Oh, I see their little tent now, but it's way in the distance. But yeah, I don't know if you can see the bridge. I doubt you can see that bridge going over there because I can barely see it. But that bridge will take you to Paris, Tennessee. Beautiful night.
It's called Kentucky Lake.
This is Kentucky Lake right here?
Yeah.
Okay. We're on the Kentucky Lake, not Lake Barkley. My fault. Beautiful night though. I will bring you back for some more sunsets later on. Until then, I will see you guys later. Hey everybody, welcome back again. I said I'd show you the sunset over here at Land Between the Lakes, and this is it right here. It's pretty nice. I'll let you take it in. There's a barge passing by. I should have caught it before. It's pretty far out there in the distance now. But yeah, here's the sunset over here at Land Between the Lakes. I really enjoy the sunsets here. They always look so nice. Let's see if I can set you down and you can sit there and see it for yourself as you listen to me talk. Really don't have too much to say, just enjoying our evening here, waiting on the ribs to get done. We've been slow cooking them over the smoke. Really haven't had much flames touch them, just hot coals. Just taking our time. We did just get out of the river, out of the lake here. We went for a little swim. The water's probably about 78, 80 degrees. I don't know. It's pretty nice, warm water right now. Good night for a swim and enjoy yourself out here. As calm as it is, I wish I would have brought my kayak or my canoe and just went out for a little paddle for a little bit, just to enjoy the evening even that much more. I have some pictures, if I can find them, of some more spectacular sunsets here. But this is the first time I've ever been at this spot when the sun's going down. But the mayflies are still all over the place. When we were out there swimming around, there was little bitty minnows and bluegill and baby bass and stuff like that just coming up there, just tearing them up as those mayflies were hitting the water. So I imagine fishing wouldn't be the best right now. But the sun is gone behind those clouds right now. I can see a couple splashes out there from the fish coming up to get the mayflies. But anyways, hope you enjoyed the sunset like I'm enjoying it. Until next time, have a good day. So I'm back again, and before it got too much later, before the sun completely set, I decided to give you the tour of this whole area. Once again, we came from this direction over here. I don't think I had said that before. So we came from over here. The road is not the best in the world to traverse. You really need four-wheel drive or something else, maybe an ATV or something to come down here, because it's not the best road in the world. And the mayflies are attacking me again. Need to have a movie about that. But yeah, you can see some of the washouts from the road here. It's not the easiest road to drive on, but you just got to pay attention and take your time, and you can go through it. But we came from the direction up there. To the left there's a big hole, probably about 3 to 4 feet deep, from the Jeeps and other four-wheel drive, larger four-wheel drive trucks coming down here. Yeah, and the mayflies are up in an uproar. I guess I disturbed them, so try to walk around them a little bit. Get back over here. Oh, there are a bunch of beautiful seashells out here. I don't know if you can see them. Seashells all over the place. Well, we'll call them seashells, but I guess you can call them lake shells. Hear the water? Alright, there's my truck once again. There's my tent cot that I'll be sleeping in tonight. There's Will. Here's the tree we've been hunkering down under the whole day. It's helped us out a lot. Kept the sun off of us, kept the rain off of us. Yeah, here's our fire pit going. Once again, there's not a lot of flames. It's just coals right now.
Give it a little peek.
Oh, the ribs.
Yeah.
Oh, the ribs look pretty good.
Yeah,
They're still moist? Yeah, they're still moist.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this is the campsite. We don't bring a lot out here, you know, we just bring a little bit of stuff. Make our life easier. This is a 5-gallon water jug, 20 liters if you will. I hooked a spigot onto it just to be able to wash our hands, wash dishes off and stuff like that. Little table Will picked up. Some dishes I got from Walmart. These are supposed to be cups, the red things, and there's a fork, knife, and spoon set, and 2 plates in there. Pretty easy setup. We got some chips for later. Here's my Yeti water cooler, a Yeti bag. Here's my fan that I reviewed not too long ago. I don't remember who actually made it. This is Will's vehicle, his F-150. He sleeps in the back of here once he blows up an air mattress. But yeah, that's all we really have out here. Sometimes we'll hang up a tarp if it's going to be a complete downpour. That takes a little bit of time. Obviously we wouldn't be this close to the water if we was going to have a complete downpour. But yeah, this is the area. If you can ever find it, you're more than welcome to come out here. It's a beautiful area. It's fun to hang out at, fun to camp at. Nice, relaxing evening. Just to enjoy watching the sun go down and kicking your feet up and just letting time go by slowly. Everybody needs time like this. We all need a little break from everyday life. Between COVID and politics and just your daily struggles, whatever they may be. You all need a little me time. Just a little time to yourself. I truly hope you can enjoy my videos. I know they're not the best in the world. I know they're not the worst, but I just want to share a little bit of my adventures. You know, I consider an adventure driving to the store. Well, maybe going camping. Maybe going hiking. Maybe seeing my brother in Wisconsin. Whatever the adventure may be, I just want to share my little part of my life with you and hope you can enjoy it as well. But that's it for now. Until next time, have a good day. Hey, good morning everybody. I'm just now waking up and getting ready for the day. I apologize in advance if it's really windy out here. The wind is blowing all night, which made for a good night of rest. Kept us nice and cool while we're sleeping out here on this beach area. I wouldn't call it a beach area, maybe a rock area. I don't know. Now that I'm looking at it more, it's just but it was a good night. It wasn't too bad. No disturbances, no raccoons coming to bother our campsite. We both had a good evening, and I think we both enjoyed ourselves. A little bit of guy bonding time, if you will. So, hope everybody's enjoying the view this morning. It's not too bad. I'm trying to protect you guys from the wind. The wind is just howling out here. I'll let you just get a view of the day that I'm about to have. Well, okay, I hope everybody's enjoyed this little camping excursion that I've had today. And once again, join me for another one of my adventures in the near future. Thank you for your time and have a wonderful day. So I decided to give everybody a little tour of getting in and out of this camping spot that we have out here. I don't know if my GoPro is going to do this any justice or not. These mayflies, man, they're still all over the place. I got them in my truck. Oh shit, I was going too fast. I got them in my truck. They're still all over my vehicle. They are everywhere. It sucks because we could go straight out that way right there on the left side, but there's a hole there that looks like someone just sat there and dug into, and it's probably a good 3 or 4 feet deep. Just a straight drop off with your vehicle. I don't know about you, but I really don't want to take my truck through that. so I can go around it. I could have turned back there. Let me turn back. I got full high on just in case. Excuse me. I'd like to roll down the window here and get some air. The mayflies go away. Oh, don't want to go that way. I guess I'll have to go this way. Ooh, that's kind of sketchy. Ooh, close call back there. Almost hit my rear fender. If you hear my ice jug rattling, if you hear something rattling around, it's my Yeti little water jug. It's got ice in it still. I'm not complaining about this road, but it definitely needs some work to it. Just happy that my truck can manage going up and down it. My truck sits high enough off the ground. It's just the front plastic piece underneath the bumper that I keep scraping and hitting, and I'd rather not tear it off if I don't have to. Let me see if I can go on this way. Yep, I'm hitting it now. I can hear it. Okay, there we go. Will's right behind me. Let's see how well he does. Yeah, he's doing the exact same thing I just did. Yeah, but his truck sits about 2 inches higher than mine. He's got an F-150. I got a Chevy Silverado. I'm not a Chevy, Ford, or anything fan. This was a good truck for a good price and nice V8 in it. Can pull whatever I want it to pull, or I need it to pull. And yeah, that's how I like it. Great price. So if there's anybody out there that watches this video, well, if anybody watches the video, and you work at Chevy and you're in the engineering department, let it be known that little front plastic piece you put underneath the main bumper kind of sucks when you're going a little off-road in here. I know these trucks ain't meant to go deep off-roading, but I really don't consider this off-roading. It's just a natural trail. Well, it's a trail that the state made to get down here to the lake. But other vehicles have destroyed the road over the year and it's been washed out. But just FYI, you might want to think about not having that piece on there, because it does suck when it hits it, and I know I got to replace mine because I've hit it by about a good 10-15 times since I've owned the truck. Or maybe that's the reason why you have it on there, let you know, hey, warning, you're getting close to the ground here, you might be careful about what you're doing. Let's see if Will drives in the mud puddle. No, he's not going to. He's doing the same thing I am.
I knew there was another mud puddle coming up.
I just don't know how deep they are, and I don't want to bottom out on my truck because it's my everyday drive. Now you'd think going to the right would be the best call, but it's not. Somebody got down there and made deep ruts with the mud. I hit that plastic bumper again. All right. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.